I want to talk about the part that I'm sure it was a mistake that you didn't include, and so I would like to discuss that. My amendment is pretty simple. Basically, what it does is it instructs the Corps of Engineers that when they consider construction projects of any type, that not only do they consider man-made materials for those construction projects like concrete and steel and whatnot, but they consider actually natural materials like sand, gravel, and plants. When you talk about shorelines, we often talk simply in terms of erosion, but shorelines are affected from both sides. They're affected from the water side, and they're affected from the land side. And I'll give you an example. In the last couple of years, we've seen massive algae blooms in the Chesapeake, in Green Bay, the waters of Green Bay up where I live, and in Lake Erie. The bulk of those algae blooms are caused by runoff in the watersheds. And we could create certain berms and whatnot out of steel and concrete that may help prevent and mitigate some of that runoff, but it would create a retaining area on the land side of these lakes. Wouldn't it be better if we actually used natural products like certain types of grasses, certain types of berms, certain types of mitigations that are natural? And my bill is one paragraph long. I just want to read it to you. In carrying out the design, construction, maintenance, repair, and rehabilitation of water resource development projects, including flood risk reduction, coastal resiliency, and ecosystem restoration projects, the Secretary shall ensure that appropriate consideration is given to the use of natural and nature-based features. It doesn't require them to use it, doesn't mandate that they use it. It simply tells them that they have to consider it. And then if they make a determination as professionals that they're going to do something else, well, okay, so be it. That's what they do. But I want to make sure that they consider natural-based features. And that's my amendment, and I would ask you to support it. And I yield back.
Will the gentleman yield?
Yes, Mr. Nolan, I would yield.
I would like to lend some bipartisan support for this amendment. It seems
Here.
like
Look at a bipartisan amendment. How about this?
No, it's just fundamental common sense that at the end of the day may very well save us money. It might be healthier for conservation and wildlife and water tables. But as you pointed out, it's not a requirement that they do that. But let's just take a look at it and consider it. So I want to commend my colleague, Mr. Ribble, for his amendment and lend my support to it from our side of the aisle. Thank you. I yield.
I yield.
The gentleman has offered his amendment. I think most of his amendment is included. Is that accurate? And what were the gentleman's intentions?
It is. The amendment, you included the report language in the manager's amendment, and I very much appreciate that. What I would like to suggest to the chairman is that between now and the time when this reaches the floor, that you and I have a conversation about this and see if we can maybe find a way to move forward. And if I can grab that from you, I will withdraw the amendment.
You have my word. We will talk and we'll try to figure out a way forward.
And so, Mr. Chairman, I would offer and withdraw.
Thank the gentleman. Appreciate the gentleman. And appreciate all his hard work on this. And this will be the gentleman's last word of bill also. We appreciate all your work you've done on this one, the last one, and on the work on the committee too. So thank you very much.